Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and today I'm going to do a reaction commentary video. It's less of like a reaction, actually. It's more of a commentary because I'm not reacting to things that I don't already know, like when I'm learning something new about Australia or something. But I am from the Midwest in America. I'm from Illinois. No, I'm not from Chicago. I'm not anywhere near Chicago. I'm in the very middle of the state. But I thought it would be fun because Midwest people have their own way of kind of doing everything. We have our own slang. We have our own just everything. And a lot of people maybe don't realize it. So I thought I would go through a few different videos, just kind of click on some random ones that pop up. I don't have any set videos for this particular commentary. I'm just going to kind of go through different ones. But of course, a lot of people know Charlie Barron's. He's on TikTok, I think, and just all over YouTube Shorts, like talking about Midwest, all kinds of Midwest stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do this video called Midwest Voice Translator. It's 4 years old, but I'm sure I have viewers that have never seen this guy before. So we're going to watch it. But I want to start by saying this guy in particular, and probably a lot of people when they talk about the Midwest, they're focusing on the upper Midwest. A lot of these people focus on the accents and slang and things of anywhere from like Chicago to Wisconsin to Michigan to Minnesota, North Dakota maybe, and like that general area. That's where a lot of this stuff comes from. Things like, oh, you betcha. That's very Minnesota, and not all of the Midwest says that. I mean, we say you betcha, but we don't say it the way we don't say, oh, you betcha, the way like everyone jokes around about it. Like, we don't say it that way. That's very much a Minnesota thing, I think. So a lot of his accents, like I don't really actually even know where he's from. I think I want to say Wisconsin, but I don't even really know. I just know that he focuses on a lot of like upper Midwest stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that happens in the upper, or things that they say in the upper Midwest that doesn't trickle down this far. This far down, we do a lot of the southern slang. So anywhere from like the middle of the state of Illinois, Indiana, even Ohio maybe, and like Missouri, like anywhere from the middle on down is going to be a lot more southern slang and southern style food, and we're just a lot more southern than the upper Midwest. But anyway, I'm just rambling, so we're gonna go ahead and watch this video really quick and see what types of things he says. Here we go.
Have you or someone you love ever been to certain parts of the Midwest and wondered, hey there guy, can you borrow me a battery? What in the hell is this guy saying?
A battery. A battery. The upper Midwest is very like, they talk like everything is like this, like everything is in the back of your throat. Like I don't sound like that, I don't think. But my husband is from the Chicago suburbs, so he sounds a lot more like that than I do. But yeah, battery.
A what? A bad tree. A bad tree? No, guy, not a bad tree. I'm talking about a bad tree for the clicker. Has your Midwest friend ever said to you, oh yeah,
clicker,
come on over, maybe bring a beer or treat?
Then he gets mad when you show up with a tree.
What in the heck is that? Keep her moving. Put her down by
A lot of the Midwest says brewski for beer.
Davenport. Introducing the world's first Midwest voice translator and bottle opener. The only device that translates Wisconsinese, Yupernese, and Minnesotan into English. Where'd you...
Okay, Yupernese. If you're not from the Midwest, you're not going to know what this means. But Yooper is a very Michigan term. That's only Michigan, because it's a peninsula. So there's upper Michigan and lower Michigan, and the people who live in the upper part are called Ubers.
Say you want this again? I just put her down by the Davenport.
Place the item by the couch.
The Midwest voice translator works on simple phrases.
G, did you eat?
G, yeah. Well, I don't spell it with a G, I spell it with a J. But yeah, we all say G. It's just, did you eat? G. It's just easier.
Complex phrases. Wearing my blaze orange up top, my camo down below.
I am wearing my church clothes.
Compound sentences. Guy says to me, you want a Bud Light? I says, I might as well swig from the bubbler. You know, it's a horse of pee.
Okay, the bubbler is he's clearly from Wisconsin. The bubbler is a drinking water fountain, but only Wisconsin calls it a bubbler. We don't call it a bubbler. No one else, I think, in the States calls it a bubbler. I think it's just Wisconsin. I could be wrong, I don't know.
A man asked me if I wanted a Bud Light. I told him I might as well drink from the water fountain. It's the same thing.
And even profanity. Jeepers cripes, all Friday.
All Friday? What?
Now this device is so powerful, it can even detect changes in emotion. Watch how the exact same phrase can mean two very different things. Oh, let me squeeze right past you.
Excuse me, mind if I pass?
Oh.
This is very common. We all say this so much and we don't even realize we're doing it. It's like ope, but usually ope and let me squeeze right past you go together. So like if you're in a gas station or something and you're just trying to reach something on the shelf, but like somebody might be in your way, you'll be like, oh, let me just squeeze right past you real quick, you know? Let me just not be in your way, but can I grab this? I'm very timid. I don't want to make you mad. Midwesterners don't want to make anybody mad. That's where that comes from. Oh, let me squeeze right past you. But we all say it. I don't know why. It's such a long sentence. You could just say excuse me, but we still all say this.
Let me squeeze right past you.
Drive your sorry ass back to Illinois.
Now, occasionally there will be a word or phrase this.
How does he know that all of Illinois drivers suck?
Device does not understand. Hey, can you wash them walleyes in the zinc? That's when you turn to the bottle opener function.
Oh, I just realized he said worse. Yeah, I say worse. That's natural for me, but you guys probably didn't even understand that. Worse is the term here. Actually, I don't really say wash. I say wash. But if I'm talking about a dishwasher, I say dishwasher. But if I'm talking about the washer and dryer, I think I usually just say washer and dryer. But if I'm talking about the dishwasher, I say dishwasher. I don't think I ever just say wash unless I'm goofing off.
And after a couple beers, you'll be speaking the same language anyway. I'm telling you, you run that water on them things, they'll unthaw pretty good yet. Oh yeah, she's unthawing good. And wait, if you order within the next 30 minutes, we'll throw in a Wisconsin Voice Translator Apple TV koozie absolutely free. Simply slip this koozie on your Apple TV and your favorite movies and television shows will be dubbed into Wisconsinese.
You ever been to Wisconsin? Home of the Packers, Miller High Life Light, the champagne of beers?
What?
Well, they have some of the coldest winters around. I have to go home now. To my Packers. Do you know the last time the Vikings won a Super Bowl? Yeah, never. Crazy.
Imagine all of Game of Thrones in a Wisconsin accent. I would not have watched it. I don't. There are some accents in America that are just not my favorite accents. And the upper Midwest, like Chicago and all that, like it's just not my favorite accent. Yes, I'm married to a guy who kind of has sort of a Chicago accent, but he's lived here for so long that he's lost a lot of it. But I mean, and also this guy is exaggerating his accent a little bit. He does sound like this, but he's exaggerating it a little too.
The Midwest Voice Translator bottle opener and the Apple TV Translator koozie would be hundreds of cents. But if you order right now, they both can be yours for 2 low payments of your favorite 6-pack. That's right, just send me some beer and these are yours. The address is on the screen, or you can go to mantalkmint.com. You can even send Bud Light, because trees have to drink too. So what are you waiting for? Get yours today.
No trees were harmed in the making of this commercial because Bud Light is water.
Are you of the Boston Dawsons?
No, the Chippewa Falls Dawsons, actually.
Oh, yes.
Actually. Why do they do that? Actually. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so this one, this channel is called You Betcha. This is a video called How to Speak Midwest, and it's only 4 months old. So let's check it out. I have not seen this. So I'm just gonna do this one, and that'll be it. But if you guys want to see more Midwestern type videos for me to give commentary on, let me know, because I really have a lot of fun doing these things, and these guys in these really short 3-minute videos aren't going to cover a whole lot of Midwest slang or culture or whatever in such short videos. So I would like to do it again, but please let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. I know that some of my Discord people were, but yeah, let me know.
You how to speak Midwestern. First thing you need to learn is the ABCs, which in the Midwest is the yeah, no, yes. If we want to tell you no, we'll say yeah, no. And if we want to tell you yes, we'll say no, yeah. And if we want to tell you maybe, we'll say yeah, no, yeah. And I've tried to figure it out, but I can't make sense of it. So don't question it, just accept it, you know? We'll also need to learn how to do small talk in the Midwest, which is very simple. All you got to do is point out obvious stuff. The more obvious, the better. If you're at the bar.
Oh my God. We do this too. We will point out very obvious things, but we just have to do it. Like, Illinois is, it's mostly cornfields. There's a lot of farms and things like that. And so even with all the animals that we see on a daily basis, if we drive by a place where there's cows outside, we will all go, cow. I don't know why we do it, but we do it. All of us. We're all guilty of it. And we will point out anything obvious. I got a cup here. Yeah, I don't know why we do it. We just want to hear ourselves talk, I guess.
With your buddy, you'll say something like, wow, bar's busy tonight. He can see that. He knows that it's busy, but that's just how we talk. Or if you see an animal, just shout out its species. Deer, cow, turkey. And when it comes to weather, you just say stuff like, hey, it's snowing out. But where the real magic happens is when they say, yeah, those are some big flakes. Next thing you know, you're best friends. Now I gotta tell you how to ask for a favor, paired with a way for them to get out of it. Let me just show you. Hey man, would you mind helping me move on Saturday? If you don't have time, that's fine. Like, I don't want to inconvenience you. Or feel free to say no.
Wait. That's just a Midwest thing? Really? I always do that. I always feel bad. I never want to like make anyone do anything they don't want to do, so I do this. If you don't want to, it's totally okay. Like, it's fine. I do that. I do that all the time.
Well, will you marry me? If not, that's totally fine. We are so afraid of inconveniencing people that we always give them an out. We'd rather suffer alone than make someone do something they don't want to do. You're also going to need to learn about emotions, which is impossible for someone in the Midwest. And basically, there's just one rule. Bury your emotions deep down and never bring them up. Instead, people from the Midwest use actions instead of emotions because actions speak louder than words. Instead of saying, I love you, we'll just change your oil for you. Instead of saying sorry, we'll just give you a couple packages of venison brats. And instead of saying, I understand how you're feeling, we're just gonna go get you another beer. So really, if you wanna speak Midwest, don't say anything.
That's dudes. That's not it's not girls. I don't think girls are like this. That's just a dude thing.
Next, you need to learn the local state vernacular. In Wisconsin, it's not a water fountain. It's a bubbler. In Minnesota, instead of saying doing donuts, they say whipping shitties, which arguably is cooler.
What? Whipping shitties? I have a couple people who live in Minnesota in my Discord, and so I need to ask them about that. Whipping shitties? I have never heard that. We say donuts, doing donuts.
Saying donuts, but still a little strange. And a really big one are these guys right here. In most Midwest states, we call them pull tabs, but for some reason, in Nebraska, they call them pickle cards. There are a rare few that call them a waste of money.
Pickle cards? Okay, so I have somebody who's also from Nebraska in my Discord, so I need to ask him if he says that.
But I call those people quitters. And you can't forget about the word ope. It is a Midwest classic. You're gonna hear it a whole lot, and it is the Swiss Army knife of Midwest words. You can reach Jedi Master level. If you pair it with the coveted sneak right past you, it will blow people's minds. So no, yeah.
But the thing is, it's not, everyone says it's the word ope. I never ever have thought of it as a word. It's not really a word. It's just a noise you make, you know? It's when you automatically say oops, like oops is a word, but like you're automatically doing it, or like, I don't know, you just go, oh, it's just a noise. It's not, no one says it thinking that they're saying a word, really, I don't think, unless they're goofing off, you know?
That's about it. And if you're not too busy, we'd love if you could comment anything that we missed. But if not, if it's too much inconvenience, you don't have to.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Deer, cow, turkey. Deer, cow, turkey. Deer, cow, turkey.
Like that.
Okay, good.
Oh my God. I like doing these. Okay, Ghost. They clearly didn't go through a whole lot of our slang and stuff, but you get the picture of a few of them. I'm trying to think what else happens in the Midwest. Like, we have something called the Midwest goodbye, which is very much it takes you forever to leave someone's house. Literally forever. When I would visit my mom when she was still alive, if I had to leave, I'd be like, okay, well, I gotta go, whatever, and I would start getting my stuff together, and I would stand at the top of the stairs, and I would say, all right, well, I gotta go, I'll see you later, and then I would walk down a couple of steps, and she would follow me, and then we would talk some more, and then I would walk down well, I gotta go, and walk down a couple more steps, and she would follow me, and we'd talk some more. And this would go on for an hour, where we're standing at the front door with it open, and we're standing there talking for an hour until I finally leave. That's called the Midwest goodbye. And there's a lot of other type of Midwest things in here that I could do reactions or commentary to, but this video is already getting long, so but yeah, let me know if you want to see some more of these. I would be happy to do it. And if you want to learn more of other type of slang and Midwest stuff, and it's not video form, you can join my Discord. We're always talking there about all kinds of stuff. And we have a ton of fun. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and I'll see you next time.